just about to do a run. I thought I would film to introduce the vlog and say hello before I actually start running and I feel more dishevelled. After this, I'm actually going to meet Holly at a Pilates class. At her gym, she's got a, what's it called? Guest pass, which I do once every other month, something like that. She switches it between me and Jessica. So we're going to do a Pilates class. It's a mat Pilates class. But even though I do prefer reformer, I still would say that this class is really good for a mat Pilates class. If you're someone who prefers reformer like me, I think it's still a good class because she's a really good instructor. My abs are always really hurting at the end of it. Anyway, so I look forward to that. I'm a bit daunted by the prospect of this run because I have to run slightly longer than last time. So please, hopefully I get through it. Guys, I'm using my cup of tea here to show you, well, to hide all the mess that is below this TV. And it's so bad that I don't even mind you seeing the washing because it's so bad beneath there. Wanted to ask, has anyone watched this film on Netflix? I think it came out maybe a couple of days ago. #1 in films today, I Hostage. Doesn't really look that great, but it's #1 in films. So considering you're going to watch this vlog, well, this vlog is going to be out within 2 days of it being made, so I won't watch it. Please comment if you've watched it and your thoughts. I would love to know. But instead, I'm actually going to be watching You. I think one episode 2 or 3, season 5. Not amazingly great so far, but I'm going to stick with it. Good morning, everyone. Oh, are you on key? No. It is Saturday morning. It's about, I think it's just gone 10 a.m. But don't be fooled, I have been up for a while. I've actually been up since before 7 because I had to take Lewis to the station. Well, I didn't have to, I chose to, because he is away for this evening. He's on his brother's stag do, which is really kind of cute because they're all, I don't know if it's cute, it's a men's stag do, there's probably gonna be strippers, but like it's just cute how excited they are, and like they're going as like the in-betweeners, and they're gonna make the stag, his brother, be like Will in the bay. So he's got his blue jumper, he's trying it on for me last night. He's just so cute. So I took him to the station this morning, and yeah, he is now on route. He's actually just messaged me, updating me on his journey. So it's just me in the house. After I dropped him to the station at about 7:30, I went straight to the gym. And I've somehow in the night got like a really sore throat. Like in the night I had a tickle in my throat and it's still here. So that's fun because I thought I'd kicked my cough, but who knows. And then I went to the gym, did a leg day and a little bit of cardio. I had more energy than what I thought because yesterday I didn't go at all. Me and Amy went to Pilates, but like I didn't go in the morning like I normally would with Lewis. He actually went without me, which never happens. But I just had such bad bellyache, if you feel me, so yeah. But then I had more energy today than what I would have expected, so that was nice. Had a good gym session, came home, had a shower, and obviously tidied up, as you would have seen, and washed my hair, which feels so nice. But yeah, I feel like Jessica will arrive at like 12. She's on her own time zone. I did say 1, and she said 12, and I said, well, half 12. I feel like she will come at 12, but it's fine. We're doing, I think I spoke about it in my last vlog, we're doing a bring your own board. I saw it on TikTok and thought it would be fun. I'm not really sure if everyone else has found it that fun. Me and my cousin Sophie were like, yeah, that's great. Like, I think she's going to do like a dessert board. I'm doing Greek, which I said in my last vlog. Just because I sound like this food, that's what I'm going to do. And then, because obviously you can like pick colours, things, you can do your own thing. I was like, here's some TikTok insights, you know, interpret your. My mum's doing, I think, like a cheese board, ploughman style, because that's her go-to. Jessica, I'm not expecting her to turn up with anything because she has 2 small children. They're the gift. Amy was messaging me yesterday saying she doesn't really know what to bring. And I was like, literally anything. But I just think she doesn't really necessarily want to do partake. It's not her idea of fun, which is a bit of a shame because, you know, it'd be nice to all get involved. But we'll see. We'll see. Amy, if you're editing this and you bought something, I apologise. If not, then naughty. And then I baked a cake last night because ironically, when I did put this out there, Jess was like, oh, can't you just bake a cake and put some crisps out? So I have baked a cake and I will be putting crisps out as well as some other bits. So, but it's literally just like a sponge cake. I'm just gonna put some buttercream icing on top, almost like a school cake, but instead of normal icing, buttercream icing, because I always think buttercream icing is nicer. So it's very plain. And then I baked, I was gonna say biscuits, but it's shortbread. I'm yet to work out, or I'm yet to look into any other biscuit recipes because I just love shortbread basically. So I've not really had a desire to branch out, but I do need to branch out. But I thought it'd be best to make some because I didn't get any on the food shop in my little, you know, mission to be a bit more focused on gut health and less processed stuff. I'm making my own rather than buying them. And I realised I didn't have any, and my family are all tea drinkers, so I was like, they're gonna need something to dip in their tea. So I made some shortbread because it's so quick and easy. Whilst me and Lewis were watching The Hangover, getting him in the mood. Well, hopefully the stag isn't as wild as that. They're not going to Vegas for starters, so that's better. A bit of a controversial topic, but I do think if you're doing a destination wedding, doing a destination stag on top of it, it's different if like you're engaged for like, I don't know, a few years and like you spread it out. But I think they've not been engaged. When they get married, they'll have been engaged for less than a year. So I think although it would have perhaps suited him to go on holiday, I don't think it would have suited the people he wanted to go on holiday with financially. It would have been quite a lot of cash and annual leave to find. So it is in the UK, but I'm sure they're going to have a wonderful time. That's my skincare done. Clearly I need to go dry my hair. I don't know what I'm going to wear. Amy asked me and I was like, I'm just literally going to be comfy because I'm at home. So I'm going to be comfy, but not trampy. Like hopefully I'll look nice. I did a lash lift and they've all gone weird already, so that's fabulous. Did that the other day. But anyway. Okay, so I am now dressed. I do need to put some oil in my hair. It's gradually dropping, which is great. I'm just gonna pop some Gizu hair, look at that. Not great, I'll have to tuck that. Gizu hair oil in. I'm still working my way through this. I would say that it definitely lasts quite well, this hair oil, but obviously this is old. So I don't know if they've improved the packaging, but it does leak. So like I've told you before, it is not travel proof. And I'm pretty sure Amy has got like a new bottle recently, like much more recently than mine. And she said the same thing. So yeah, it's a shame because it's a lovely product. But I'm ready. So I need to wipe this off my hands now. So I thought I would take this opportunity to kind of show you a bit of an outfit formula I use for dressing. Now, this is very similar to the outfit that I wore in our Easter weekend vlog. If you saw that, it was a couple of vlogs ago. It's essentially smart trousers, but they're really comfy. Now, these are actually beach, well, I don't know if they are beach trousers. They're like satin trousers, but they're quite baggy on me because I got them from Primark. I showed you in more than a few vlogs ago, and they didn't have my size, so I had to get the size that was left. They're like £5. But oh, I need to change my knickers. I've just realised you can see my knickers through them. Okay, I'll change them. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that these look really smart, and they're super comfy. So find something that you think is comfy, whether that be a satin, whether you're more of a skirt girl and it's like a satin skirt or a knitted skirt, or if you're a trouser person, which I think I probably am more of a trouser person, find trousers that aren't like super tight and structured. Even like my trousers that I wear for work are super kind of like, even though they're tailored, they're like not fitted. They're kind of a bit oversized and a bit baggy. I understand that kind of, obviously everyone has different body shapes and find what suits you. But if you find your formula and things that you like, it makes getting ready so easy. I have streamlined my wardrobe so much, which has resulted in many sort outs, many vintage sales. But it's great because I can then buy things that I like. For example, I know I like to wear trousers. I know I like to wear plain neutral coloured tops. So I have neutral tops in variety of styles, i.e. I got this knitted one, which was about £10, £12 from H&M. I had got it in cream and I got it in black because I know this is the sort of thing I reach for. Now, obviously I've worn this before, I've worn the black one before. I said I've not worn this one before, so I've worn the black one before. And you can have it like this. I could tuck it in my bra if I wanted to do like a cropped thing, which I could do today, or I could tuck it in my trousers. Various options. But my point is that essentially I'm still wearing a plain neutral top, just in a different variety, and trousers. And it's just about finding outfit formulas. So if you're someone that struggles with getting dressed, think about what you like wearing and what you feel comfortable in, and just buy more of it basically, and stick to your uniform, whether it's leggings and a jumper. Buy some, invest in some good quality leggings. I mean, I say invest in good quality. This was literally £12.99, I think, and these are about £5-6 on Primark. You wouldn't know it, or maybe you would, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of say, because I know like my sister Jessica, for example, and Amy even sometimes, they will say to me like, oh, I don't know how to put outfits together or whatever. And it's literally a case of, don't overcomplicate it. Buy what you feel good in and what you feel comfortable in, and just stick to it. I don't wear a variety of things. If you look in my wardrobe, if I look at all the things that I wear most regularly, it's the plain tops. I have so many like, oh, nice tops, because I always think women are told, oh, you need to have your jeans and a nice top. I never bloody wear them. I never wear the nice tops. I always reach for the plain ones, whether I'm going on a night out, not that happens often, going out or at home during the day, casual, going to work. I always reach for the simple stuff. Different variations, they might be knitted, they might be long sleeve or short sleeve, but essentially they're a plain, simple top. So just work out what you like, which I guess sounds easier than what it is. But if that is literally going on Pinterest, I've been ranting now for quite some time, but if that's literally going on Pinterest and just searching casual outfits and going through and thinking, I like that, and saving what you like, you'll probably work out a pattern of what you like. And what comes up, even if you like different things, because obviously we don't all like the same outfit all the time. Sometimes I want to be a bit more tailored and a bit more masculine. Sometimes I want to be a bit more flirty and girly, especially in summer times. I wear a lot of dresses. But the principle remains the same. There will be things that come up a lot that you think, okay, I like these outfits. And you can buy those items. You know, go to the supermarket, go to the shops, try on lots of different things and think, what do you feel comfortable in? Don't buy loads, just start, okay, I think I feel good in this. Start with 1 or 2 items, and then if you find yourself gravitating towards it, keep buying until you have enough to kind of be your uniform, essentially. I know I feel good in trousers that aren't necessarily joggers, they look smart, but they're still elasticated. And I know I like straight leg or wide leg. That's what I like. So I have multiple pairs of trousers that are in this style. I have multiple variations of neutral tops, cream and black. Occasionally I'll go crazy with a grey. And I have multiple of them and I wear them on repeat. And that's what we should be doing. I think like all these kind of bold things, or, you know, nice tops, nice dresses that kind of go viral, whether they're from Zara or whatever. You wear them a few times and that's it. And then you kind of lose interest. And I've been there, I've done that. But honestly, how you feel you're most put together and chic is finding these wardrobe uniforms, sticking to it, and you'll save yourself money, because once you've built that uniform, you won't need to keep shopping and feeling like, oh, I need this. Obviously, it's different if you've got like a special event and you need a showstopper, you know. I'm not wearing this all the time, but you get the gist. Anyway, I need to go ice a cake, so let's go downstairs and do that. I have icing on me. I made my buttercream icing. We're downstairs. It's literally, I didn't vlog it because it's literally just, you can Google it, but all you need is icing, sugar and butter. I just prefer buttercream icing to normal icing. I think it's a bit nicer, so that's why I've gone for buttercream. Now I did think about making a piping bag out of, because you can do it out of baking paper, which I have. This is my cake. Now she's not the most even, she's homemade. And a little bit came away there from the, you know, I've not even tried it obviously, as you can see, from the baking paper when it got stuck. But I'll like it, and if that no one else does, me and Lewis can eat it on Sunday when he's hungover. So I'm literally just taking my ice cream and I'm literally just going to cover my cake. And I'm hoping that that's going to hide the fact that it's a bit lumpy and uneven. I do actually have a proper cake icing spreader, so maybe I should get that out. But yeah, so I operate on the kind of hot, like 2-to-1 ratio. So I did about 300 grams of icing sugar. It's actually Lewis's. I think this is going to be helpful. Yeah, so I did about 300 grams icing sugar and about 150 grams of butter, because that's what I had. The recipe on BBC Good Food was like, 600 grams of icing sugar and 300 grams of butter. And I was like, I don't even have that much. And I feel like I'm not icing a wedding cake here. I'm just like, I just got a little simple sponge. So I just halved it. A, because I didn't have that much, and B, because I was like, I don't need that much. It doesn't need to be that thick. Like I said, I think my cousin and my auntie are bringing a dessert board. I think that's what they've opted for. So this isn't even really essential. I really want to make this. I just can't help myself. If I'm inviting people around, I'm going to do it properly. I've tried to clip my hair back, but my hair is just falling out. I'm so overdue a cut. Jessica's just messaged as well, being like, oh, can I come over early? Because my nephew's asleep. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. Come over like whenever suits you. And then what I'm going to do in a minute, once I've done icing this, I might just put some strawberries. It looks mental now. I might just put some strawberries on top, because I feel like that might make it look a bit nice. I do have like, I don't have sprinkles, but I have, what's it called? I have like white chocolate stars, which I did think would be cool, but I just think strawberries might be a bit more summery. Oh God, I'm pressing a bit too hard. I will reconvene when I'm done. I feel like this vlog's gonna be very me heavy. So if your favourite is Amy, then I do apologise, because obviously it's a lot of me. I feel like when people have duo channels on YouTube, you naturally have a favourite. Like I'm thinking Sophia. Mind you, like Sophia and Chintzia, I feel like I equally love them both. They equally entertain me for different reasons. So hopefully that's the case here, and you're not just getting sick of me. Do you know what I'm realising? I shouldn't have done the icing on my cake stand, because it's going to look so messy. I'll show you in a sec anyway. Bear with me. It's definitely giving homemade. I'm not winning any awards on Bake Off, that's for sure. However, it's cute. I've put some strawberries on to try and pretty it up. And we'll just serve it from this side. Oh God, that's not even better. But it's gonna, at the very least, me and Lewis will enjoy it. So that can go there. Now I just need to, I keep snacking on the strawberries. Now I just need to do the rest. Now that Jessica's coming over a bit sooner, I want to get a bit organised. I think I'm going to use a tablecloth today. Because I've not used this yet. I showed this in a vlog ages ago. And it's lovely in spring vibes. So let's put this on the table. So tablecloth is on the table. It's just like a wipeable one. I think it's like £5-10 from Dunelm. I've definitely shown it in a previous vlog. And then I'm just going to get out things that I'm going to pop food in. I'm not really doing anything too extravagant. Like in here, I'm going to do a salad. So that really doesn't need to be done for a while. I'm going to put some crisps in a bowl. This really isn't groundbreaking hosting over here. But I just want to get the bowls out that I am going to put stuff in, just so that I know how many bowls I have and whatever. And the other thing I'm going to do, what am I doing? I'm doing like a burrata and tomato thing, but I'm going to do that on here. So that can all be done when people are nearly here, or I can do it when Jessica gets here. Olives, again, these will be going in bowls. I'll put them in little bowls. That's fine. I do need to make my tzatziki, which again is very simple, because I'm going to do tzatziki and pitta. So I will toast these again when people are close to arriving. I feel like it's all quite quick and easy, everything I'm doing. I'm just going to snack on some strawberries. I'm not eating that, I'm starving. I really want to open these. I could do with another chopping board, like a round one. That's annoying. Do I just do like the burrata then on a plate? Because would the pitta and tzatziki be better in here? These are the thoughts I have when hosting. A couple bowls of crisps, because then they can be in a few locations and these bowls aren't massive. Rather than I always feel like when you go to places and they have crisps out, they always are just like one bowl, and like, what good is that? No one can get to it. And then tzatziki, let's see, I could put that in here. It's literally just a ramekin dish and a pasta bowl, but I can put my tzatziki in there and then my bread around it. That will look cute. olives. This is going to be a salad. I need to get the sticker off here. It's a nightmare. This is going to be a Greek salad. We're going to have tzatziki in here, pitta, going around it. And then a black tomato and burrata type dish there. So let's just make some tzatziki. And then I can put this out. I'll put this out once Jess is here because she doesn't mind. For the tzatziki, we want 200 grams fat-free Greek yogurt. Now, I don't have fat-free. I just buy normal. So we're going to just have to accept that. We need 1 clove of garlic, fresh mint leaves. Don't have that. Cucumber. Have that. Do I? Oh, sugar. We bought lime juice back when we moved in instead of lemon juice, and we've just never replenished it since. Although I do have an actual lemon, so I can always grate a bit of that. Pepper. And we need garlic. Legit garlic. And let's also use garlic salt, shall we? Just to really get the garlic vibes going. Okay, so it's a bit later now. Obviously, I've made the tzatziki and it's going down well. I've also done a kind of parma ham, tomato, mozzarella pesto thing. The balsamic glaze. Mum's come with a cheese board. We've got some lovely Kristen olives. Everyone's here. Amy's just arrived. So we're yet to see what's on Amy's board. But so far, we've got some good vibes. And I think the tablecloth looks cute. It's very spring-like. Although Jessica did think these were from the garden, but unfortunately I'm not that skilled.
We need to get the mirror down. You've done loads since I've been out here. Yeah.
You're literally blending with the whole sofa. Mum's got a new dress on.
That purple one, that's the one I got from Asda.
Really? Wait, this one? Oh.
Hello everyone. It's quite a bit later now and everyone's gone home. It's about, it's 5:30. I'd say people left about half hour to an hour ago. I've just been cleaning because it was a bit of a shit, I'm not gonna lie. The floor got decorated with cake. But it's all good. I've tired. I'm gonna head out. Sorry, I can't stop eating the leftover crisps. I'm gonna head out to Homesense because, like I said, it's 5:30, but I've got an evening ahead all by myself, and I feel like I've got some shopping in me, despite looking a lot more dishevelled than I did earlier. I also need to go Home Bargains and return a bunch of the stuff that I got in the other vlog that I showed you, so I might do that as well. But either way, I'm going to take you guys with me and we can go for a little mooch. I'm after a basket, but so far I've not seen one. I like these. I don't need them. So far all I've picked up is a hand towel, which I also do not need. I think the trolley was ambitious. Just spotted one of these. Look, but it's £40, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I've just found these. There's 2 of them, and I really like them for a kitchen. But I'm like, is that creepy? I really like the antique painted fruit paintings. But I've not seen one at an antiques fair in a while, and yeah, I'm just not sure if this is creepy. They've also got these like Ralph Lauren cushions. They're not really my style. But if anyone's interested, then get yourself to Homesense. This is what I've got with my trolley so far, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually get this or not. I can't make up my mind. I've just come into the Range because it's next door, and I've managed to find myself a plain white butter dish. Oh, there's Ralph Lauren, which is what I want, and it's $6.99. It's not the cheapest, cheaper than Le Creuset. So sorry to disappoint you, Jess. I will not be getting the Le Creuset one because I think she wanted me to. But also they've got so many mugs. Look at that cute, fun strawberry one. Love it. I've just found another amazing thing. $4.99 for a marble chopping board, which is just what I wanted for our chicken. $4.99. Everywhere online they were £20. I'm having that. What a result. Hello everyone, I'm back from the shops. I'm actually really dehydrated. I need a drink. Sorry, that was unnecessary. I really did contemplate getting McDonald's. Never said McDonald's like before, but I think I'm going to get it with Lewis tomorrow when I pick him up from the station. Seems silly to get it tonight in case. I thought I'd do a little haul of everything I've got. I feel like I did show you a lot of the things. I went into Home Bargains after the range and I literally just did a return, and the only thing I bought was this for Evelyn today, a little watering can, because I'm not sure if we vlogged it, but she was watering the plants in the garden with a big one and water was getting everywhere, to the point where I took her upstairs at one point and was using my Dyson to blow dry her clothes dry, bless her. So yeah, that's for Evelyn. That was all I got in Home Bargains. So from the range, I got this chopping board for $4.99, which I showed you in that. I'm going to take this like gross thing off because this just seems like an accident waiting to happen. Like, I wouldn't want to hold it from that. And then it means I can get rid of the chicken. I can get rid of the chicken and get rid of the plastic board that we're currently using to cut chicken on. We can cut it on that because Lewis doesn't want to cut chicken on wood, fair enough. And I don't want to have plastic. And that was such a good price. And then the other thing I got from the range, again, the other thing I got from the range was this butter dish, which actually, now that I have home, is quite big. I wanted it to go on my shelf. It's quite big. I don't know if it's going to fit. We give it a go. I don't know how I've gone northern. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, this was $6.99, so not the cheapest, but not the most expensive, but it is real Regency porcelain. Oh yeah, so there. So that will do the job because I want to start having butter outside of the fridge, and more than anything, to start and try to make my own butter because apparently it's quite straightforward. And then, oh, I also got this from the range. Carpet cleaner, because they didn't have it in Homesense the other day. It's not really cleaner, it's more just like freshener that soaks into the carpet. I thought you probably could use another air freshener, but I like that. And then from, oh look, here are all my receipts. I need to keep these. I got this silver spatula. I need to wash that up. This was $3.99. Nothing fancy, but it's bigger than the one we currently have, and it is again replacing a plastic one. So got that. Oh yeah. And then I also got this hand towel, which is so soft, although they never stay soft, do they, when you wash them, which was $4.99, just like a little checkerboard one. I thought that was quite cool, from Homesense. The last thing I have to show you is this gorgeous candle. This is a DW Home one from Homesense. Smells gorgeous. This is a 2 wicker and it's $10.99. The prices are creeping up for the candles, and they had another one in kind of like a limey green colour, which I actually did prefer the smell of, but I didn't like the colour. That's everything I've got. I'm now going to go get my PJs on and try and work out what I want to have for my dinner. I have leftover orzo, but I don't really fancy it. At the same time, I can't bother to go and spend money on a takeaway, so we will see.